Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now Washington's starting group. Sarr out there with Chris Middleton, and it's prime time. Then it's Coulibaly, and it's Vega in at the 1. And for the 76ers, Andre Drummond is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Here's Vega, defended by Prince. Pass to Sarr.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Middleton outside. Shoots. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Now Middleton. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Vega, and he just worked New York in that last game. Off target from three-point range. And just about a minute into the first quarter. George with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Grimes with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Vega, defended by George. Poked away and stolen by Maxey. Now the 76ers on the break. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 5 minutes.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Vega the pass to Middleton. Here's Coulibaly. Down low. Here's Vega. Paul George grabs the miss.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Vega, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. The Wizards with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Review some numbers for Paul George. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
On the wing, Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Here's Coulibaly, defended by George. Shots good by Middleton.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. In the corner, George with it. Got a piece of it. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Coulibaly up top. He's covered by Maxey. From 18 feet away. Coulibaly, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Grimes. He has 5.
Vega. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Maxey looking it over. With the shot. And Sarr pulls it down.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now, the two of us talked about how important it is to make sure Chris Middleton doesn't get going. Coach said he's an all-star caliber player for a reason. Now, I told our guys to make sure we know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, it sounds like they respect and are aware just how impactful Middleton can be. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Shots good by Middleton.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
Prince outside. Pass to Drummond. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Vega. He has yet to score. They set the pick. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
Vega, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Prince outside. To the paint. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Here's Coulibaly. No scoring in this one. To the middle. And Sarr throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Maxey with it. 20 points for him last game against Detroit. Pass to Grimes. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And George kicks to Prince. Grimes passes to Prince. Here's Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here's Middleton. He's got 7. 3-pointer. And it's Grimes with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Maxey. And it's blocked. Here's Vega, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Kingston, they get the rebound. There's the pick. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Team foul.
The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The 76ers making a switch here. The 76ers trail by 3. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Get ready, everyone. You see your pass.
now it's some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now, here's Trent. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Yabusele. Back to Trent from deep. Kingston grabs the board.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Shoots from the corner. Stolen by Prince. And now the 76ers on the break. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Vega. Kicks it down to Middleton. Goes up on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Middleton's got 9. The 76ers trail. Now Trent. Still scoreless. Here's Yabusele. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Wizards. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Now here's Middleton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Knicks in New York.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off of him.
And Coulibaly gets it to go.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Trent with it. Pass to Grimes. Here's Yabusele to the wing right side. Trent with it. Here's Yabusele. Here's Grimes. He's defended by Coulibaly.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's Washington now. They're on a 17-7 run. Now Middleton. Now Sarr. 8 points his last outing. Vega can't get it to go.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Yabusele. Throws it up high. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And a quick look at the numbers for Middleton. He's averaging 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Philadelphia. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. In the 3rd position, the Wizards.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
It's Trent on the wing. He's defended by Coulibaly. Bangs home the trifecta. Council's got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Council with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Pass to Fultz. Six to shoot. From 15 feet away, Washington with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Carrington. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Fultz. Pass to Yabusele. Trent with it. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Carrington. Guarded by Fultz. And it's Carrington missing. Philadelphia shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. And they call an illegal screen here. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Look at the Wizards. Right now, they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the 76ers. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And, you know, for the Wizards, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Council. And it's Trent in the corner. Here's Council. From downtown. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Leading by 5. Here's Carrington. Whitmore with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. To the inside. And it's denied.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
Here's Carrington. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. The Wizards working the ball around now. Valanciunas draws the double. Here's Carrington. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Council. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
He takes it in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
At the line for your Sixers,
One shot.
Council, one shot.
From 20 feet out, Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got 5 now. Chris Middleton has been on display for the Wizards. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. George is out there with Song. And it's Vega in at the 2-guard. Kept alive. Drummond nails the baby hook. Drummond's got his first points in this one.
A tall and powerful big, Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Here's Carrington. And the 3 off target. The 76ers trail by 5. Now, here's Maxey. And Drummond kicks to George. Puts the move on. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Vega from outside the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now Little. Nothing on the board. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Detroit.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam. The 76ers trail. And here's George. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Vega. He has 7. Another one falls for Washington.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And let's take this break to recognize some of the league's small forwards that have been on fire at the charity stripe for all of the past month. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
As good as they are from the line, it forces an opposing defense to play with caution against them, and that's never a good thing.
The first one falls. The 76ers making a switch here. Lou's checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Chris Middleton's checked in for George. And he makes both free throws. The 76ers trail by 9. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Middleton, the pass to Vega. Here's Sarr for three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's Lou. Pulls it from 20. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Maxey with it. He's got 8. Here's Lou. Back to Maxey. Rebounded by the Wizards. Pass to Vega. Here's Carrington. He's got 7. There's the triple. Little with the rebound.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Lou. Fires for 3. The shot missing. Pass to Carrington. Here's Vega. 12 points for him. Here's Carrington. Here's Sarr. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Washington shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Nasir Little. Free throw good, Sarr.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The 76ers trail by 10. Outside, George. Tries the spin move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Brooklyn Nets.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
That free throw good from George. And both free throws good for Paul George. Wizards leading by 8. Pass to Song. Here's Vega.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
To Middleton. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Lou. Outside, George. Inside, here's Drummond. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Middleton, the pass to Song. Drives to the hoop. They set the pick for 3. Middleton. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 6-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
And when you're giving up offensive boards, it's a simple fix. You need to raise your effort level.
Defense. Good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Now here's Middleton. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Song. Here's Primetime. 5 to shoot. And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
He's going to put that one in his... scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. For the Wizards, Jones checked in for Song. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Chris Middleton. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Vega can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Council. 9 points in the game so far. Now Maxey. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Whitmore. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The good-looking shot from the wing. Whitmore's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Council, it's blocked. They recover it. Coulibaly with it. Outside, Jones. Back to Coulibaly. Here's Vega. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vega's got 12 now in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's Maxey. 8 points for him. Out of hand on it. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And it's Council with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Prince. Here's Council. Whitmore defending. Can they get it? And that one's good. Council's got 11 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Jones against Prince. Here's Vega. Wizards passing it around. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Council. He's defended by Coulibaly. The tray. And that one's good. Council. 14 points for him.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Pass to Jones. Back to Coulibaly. Here's Vega. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Vega's got 22 points.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
And here's Maxey. He's got 8. 1:52 left in the first half. Puts up a deep 3. Washington with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jones in the post. Kingston. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Maxey. There's a screen. Offline with his 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Vega. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 15. Now, here's Maxey. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Council. The 76ers with another miss. The Wizards shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. Jacks up a 3. And it's Whitmore missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Maxey. 8 points for him. Looking to get it going, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Maxey puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Sometimes he can force them to foul.
The 76ers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
First one falls for him.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Maxey hits them both.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Here's Whitmore. He's got 5. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Nasir Little picks one up.
15 foul.
The Wizards have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Whitmore at the line for 2.
No good on that one. The 76ers making a switch here. And he's good on the second. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Wizards leading by 14. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully, start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Washington Wizards.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq, come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Maxey. They've got Taurean Prince. He's out there with Andre Drummond. Paul George is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Launches it. And Sarr pulls it down.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He gets that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here's Maxey. Lock at 6. A floater. Chalk up 2 there. Maxey's got 12 points in the game.
What an adjustment by Maxey. That will be available.
Pass to Kingston. Now Middleton. Here's Vega. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Count it. Good. Primetime's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Grimes. 5 points in the game. Tipped away. To the middle. Here's Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. He's got 6.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Here's Vega. 24 points for him. Pass to Song. Here's Primetime. Here's Vega. Over Drummond. And Washington again with the bucket.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Prince outside. Back to Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Wizards leading by 14. Pass to Vega. Middleton outside. Now Sarr. 5 points in the game. Here's Vega. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Vega's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top 3-point shooting wingman in the league. 3rd is Chris Middleton.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Hurt in a big way, Greg. The damage they do from 3-point range is immense. These are some cold-blooded killers from long range.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Prince, the pass to Drummond. Back to Prince. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The 76ers trail by 17. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
The 76ers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one misses. The 76ers making a switch here. Council's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Middleton. He's got 9. Pass to Vega. Here's Primetime. Koulibaly with it, and he goes in for the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Prince after the basket by Washington. Drummond with a screen on Middleton. Here's Council. Washington with the rebound. Primetime's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Koulibaly. He has 5. A 3-ball. Vega can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's Council. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Lou, he's checked in for the 76ers. Ntilikina comes in for Maxey. And a switcher also for Washington. George is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Wizards leading by 16. Here's Vega. He has 29. He lobs it up. They swipe it. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Lou. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And it's blocked.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Fires the 3. Vega, that's good. Vega's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Council. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And check out the numbers for Andre Drummond. His last 10 games, averaging about 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
And the first one at the line is good. Jones checked in for the Wizards. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Wizards with possession. Here's Vega. He's got 32. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Andre Drummond picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Wizards have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
He hits the second from the line. The 76ers trail by 18. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international, Commissioner Adam Silver says. With basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. 76ers moving the ball around. Drummond with a screen on Jones. Down low, and another turnover here by Philadelphia.
And here's a look at numbers for prime time. He's really stood out for them over the past month. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding, just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Wizards leading by 20. Outside, George, pass to Saw. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Sarr's got 7 points in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Yabusele. Here's Council. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alex Saw.
Team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Council taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Trent's checked in for Prince. He's off on the second. Washington leading now by 22. Here's Carrington. He's got 7. 3-on-3. Pass to Lou. And Jones sends it back. Here's Carrington. The three. The rebound by Yabusele. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Ntilikina passes to Yabusele. There's the pick. Here's Council. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Team is already in the penalty.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Council.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the 76ers. Little comes in for Lou. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ntilikina. And then for Washington, Valanciunas comes in for Sarr. And McCollum subbed in for George. And so he hits both. Here's Carrington. Pass to McCollum. Launches a 3. And it's Council with the rebound. Council's got 4 rebounds in this game. Yabusele can't hit. Washington leading now by 20. Here's Carrington, guarded by Fultz, the 17-footer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pass to Yabusele. To the paint. Here's Council. And they pick up 2. Council's got 22.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Now here's Valanciunas. Still yet to score. Takes it inside. And another miss by Washington. The 76ers trail by 18. Over in the corner, Fultz. Pass to Yabusele. 6 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Wizards making a switch here. Whitmore is checked in.
Council shooting 1.
And the Wizards with possession. The lead is 15. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Nasir Little picks one up.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Whitmore. And both free throws good for Whitmore. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing by 17. Fultz kicks to Yabusele. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Washington leading now by 15. Here's Carrington. 7 points in the game. Valanciunas sets a screen for Whitmore. No good on the three. Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Yabusele passes to Fultz. Here's Yabusele. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Wizards shooting 47% from the field in the third. McCollum against Trent. Pass to Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Fultz looking around. Here's Council. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, going 8 for 10 at the line so far. He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Wizards leading by 15. Here's Carrington. From down in the low post, it goes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Yabusele. Here's Council. Washington with the rebound. Carrington's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And there's Valanciunas on the assist by McCollum.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Yabusele. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Carrington. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Carrington's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Fultz. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Yabusele. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. In the third position, the Wizards.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
The 76ers making a switch here. George is checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. Wizards leading by 21. Now Whitmore. He's got 10. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Whitmore, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Whitmore. And both free throws good for Whitmore. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Yabusele. They need this. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yabusele, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 32 seconds left in the third. Washington leading now by 21. Pass to Carrington. There's the 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's Fultz. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Washington, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Wizards, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Chris Middleton is out there with prime time, and it's Carrington in at the point guard position. Here's Carrington. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
At the line for one, Quentin Grimes.
Coulibaly with it. Pass to Middleton. That one wide left. The 76ers trail by 21. Here's Ntilikina. George with the ball.
Washington foul. Number 13.
And Washington making a change here.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Wizards. Number 9, Jimmy Vega.
Ntilikina passes to Grimes. Drains it from beyond the arc.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
Wizards leading by 18. Now here's Middleton. Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Grimes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right wing. Here's Ntilikina. And not sure what he was thinking there. Wizards have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. The jump hook. It's hauled in by Trent.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to George. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Drummond. Vega grabs the miss. Vega's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, number 13, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers with some changes. Prince is checked in for Paul George. And Maxey subbed in for Ntilikina. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. A nice shot by Kingston.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
The 76ers trail by 21. Trent outside. Back to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Wizards have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Middleton.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And Washington making a change here. Sarge checked in. Middleton hits them both.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
Now, here's Maxey. Releases. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Wizards leading by 23. Here's Vega. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Lou, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Smith comes in for Gary Trent.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
So it's Washington now. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Here's Vega. Whoa, look out!
Goodness.
Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bounce pass, Maxey. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Maxey. And it's 8 points for Drummond.
When you defend Maxey in that action, you want to get the ball out of his hands, but Tyrese makes them pay.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Vega. He's covered by Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. Here's Lou in the corner. Smith with it. Now Drummond.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Paul George comes in for Lou. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Smith. Washington on D. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Maxey. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey is tough to stay with defensively.
Pass to Coulibaly. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Grimes. The three. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
This is his 2nd 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Pass to Vega. Wizards passing it around. From deep, George. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Maxey. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for George.
Wizards substitution. Number 8, Cam Whitmore.
Here's Grimes. Looking for George. He gets it there. Shot clock at 6. No one near him. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Pure determination here, guys. A 4th quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Here's prime time. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
George passes to Drummond. Back to George. Rebounded by the Wizards. Primetime's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Whitmore. Doubled by Maxey. Basket good. 14 points for Cam Whitmore.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Now Maxey. Drummond the screen. Maxey into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
Koulibaly with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Maxey.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for the Wizards, Koulibaly taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Andre Drummond. That's his 5th personal foul. 15.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and That's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Vega. He trains the quick shot. Vega's got 41.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him shoot at this point in time. Triple team the dude.
Outside, Maxey. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. Here's Grimes. Fires the three. Washington with the rebound. Primetime's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Fades away. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
That's a 4th personal foul. Team is already in the penalty. At the line for 2, Tyrese Maxey.
And the first one drops. Maxey hits them both. Here's Whitmore. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Yabusele. Outside, Maxey. And a miss there on the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Whitmore with it, defended by Little. Here's Primetime. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Fultz. There's the screen. Here's Maxey. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got 8 here in the quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Kingston. Shoots the 3. Can't hit that one. Philadelphia's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. That one goes in.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Whitmore. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And he makes the first.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Yabusele. Taurean Prince comes in for Nasir Little. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Fultz. Valanciunas hits them both. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Philadelphia's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Now Drummond, pass to Maxey. And it's blocked. Middleton with it. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Vega.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Philadelphia foul. Andre Drummond. That's his 6th personal foul.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's George. Pass to Lou. To the middle, picked off in midair. McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Fultz. Here's Vega from past the arc. Lou grabs the board. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
At the line for Philadelphia, Paul George. Shooting one.
And that one misses. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Kingston. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Vega. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Vega's got 45 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Washington.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Nasir Little, he's checked in for Yabusele, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Whitmore, he's checked in for primetime. That free throw good from George. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Now, Whitmore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal.
Nasir Little picks one up.
Shooting for Washington, Whitmore, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Philadelphia's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. George dishes to Fultz. Now here's Little. Pass to Ntilikina. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assisted by.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
From deep, George drains the three-pointer.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
McCollum with the ball. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of controlling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing a good job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.